Yeah, I was a ADHD child totally because very
Okay.
hyperactive child. So I was a very bright child, but till certain age, and then I got distracted because very hyperactive. No? So all these things, then study, focus. And all. It childhood was fun. I'm the youngest of three daughters. We have three daughters. We're from
Three
simple middle class
daughters.
family.
Okay.
Yeah, simple middle class basic family from Mumbai. So yes, we did have our struggle, our shortcomings. Was one person earning, family of five, three girls.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we had all this kind of thing, and growing up was good. Good in the sense, good and bad both because I was youngest. I was very naughty.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things, yeah, were there. And yes, because we are in Mumbai and we learn Marathi because all neighbors were Maharashtrian.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I linked from my childhood is Ganesh Chaturthi, which was so celebrated
Celebrated.
so
Yeah.
vastly, yeah,
People
in
are crazy.
Mumbai. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, Mumbai has gone through so much change in coming
Yeah.
years.
That's true.
Yeah, because when we were kids, I remember when we were kids, we were in school and all this rifle happened,
Mm-hmm.
and we were in Mumbai. So yeah, Mumbai has also changed. You know, Mumbai also has its journey
Yes, that's
that we
true.
have seen through childhood. Grown up in this place.
Yeah.
Hindi, no, I studied in English, Hindi, English, Marathi,
So do you speak
because I
Marathi
stay in
in school?
Maharashtra. Yes, yes, yes. Little bit. I used to was very poor at it, but but we are like it's a state language, so you
So,
learn. Yeah.
and how is
So,
your experience with Gujarati people living in Mumbai? Did you interact with? Do you have any friend? You
yes,
have a
yes, yes,
Gujarati
yes, yes.
family?
Yes, yes, yes. Mumbai is such a cosmopolitan place. And yes, I had Gujarati friends also because I live in Chembur and Ghatkopar is also just nearby.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to go to that cow gully, eat so much of snacks and all, and and there's
Mm-hmm.
so many places to eat. So yes, I had all kind of friends. I never stick to, and my college was Gujarati
Honor.
admin. Yeah, owner, R.A. Podar, Matunga. So that was all
Okay.
Gujarati place. So yes, my commerce college, and commerce all mostly Gujaratis join because they do business and MBA and stuff like that.
And do they speak in Marathi, Hindi, or Gujarati? When they want to talk with.
See, Marathi little bit everybody speaks because it's a state language. So everybody speaks Marathi.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Oh, Gujarati, yes. When they are together, they speak in Gujarati. I had a lot of Parsi friends also. So
Okay.
even Parsi, they speak like Gujarati, right? Their
Yeah,
also
yeah.
language is like Gujarati.
Mix of yeah.
So I had mix, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I had a cosmopolitan group. I had all kind of friends. So Mumbai is a cosmopolitan place.
Yeah.
So I had all kind of friends, all kind of people, and see, it's always good and bad. I mean, if you say I'm from a simple middle class family, my friends are little higher,
Mm-hmm.
like higher class. So they used to have cars and all. They used to come and pick me in vehicles. I never had that kind of money and
Okay.
all. So I used to do part-time jobs. So I had
Okay.
my shortcomings and all. So all these things, even I have that struggle what you face. So I have also seen the struggle,
Okay. And
traveling by trains and all these things.
okay. And
So from there to get in a airline was a dream. Like, okay,
yeah,
let's go
it's a
in
totally
airline.
different.
Yes, yes, yes.
A story of a toys, childhood toys. So means, do you have any kind of
Okay.
favorite
But
things?
when I was in school, the most popular one was Mowgli.
Okay.
And I was a tomboy. I had boycott and all. They used to
Oh,
tease me
really?
Mowgli. So yeah, they used to tease Mowgli, my school friend. So obviously
Okay.
now after joining airline, you learn grooming and you have this straight hair and all. But that time it was nothing like that in school. We were all so
It's
for
a
me to
time
look at.
saving, I guess, for a girl. If you have short hair, you
Yes,
can
yes,
save your
yes,
time.
yes. Yeah, it's because three daughters, so my mother also used to got fed up like taking care of their hair and
Yeah.
so the youngest one was like like when you have all girls and no boys. So one girl they make it they make them wear the boys' clothes and make it like a boy.
Yeah.
So in the Raksha Bandhan, my sisters used to tie me rakhi. They cut my
Okay.
hair so short. Even I got confused whether I'm a boy because I used to behave like a boy. Because they had the desires of a son, right?
Okay.
So their desire was my curves, I would say.
Okay.
So all these things. So my friends are all used to tease me Mowgli, So that's the major cartoon memory I have. So
And
yeah, childhood was like that. Yeah,
Alif
Shaktiman, yes.
Leila and
Alif Leila. There was Z horror. I don't know. Somehow I used to get very attracted to art and Z horror.
yes,
Maybe
yes, that
that's
is
why I
also
got
very,
into
very
art. All.
popular. Yes.
Very popular. And at my house, everybody say, "What's wrong with you? Why are you keep watching all this kind of
No, actually,
shows?"
that was very popular at that time.
Very popular, very
Yeah,
popular. Scary when doing, which was fun. And
yeah,
yes, and a lot of nice TV serials we had. Actually,
yeah,
we
yeah.
had such nice things. To talk about it, yes. We had nice TV series, Mowgli, Shaktiman, there was one called Potli Babaki. There was
Yes.
one called Pastor Fenix, the tall boy. He used to stay around our vicinity only.
Mm-hmm.
So we were so silly. We had gone to see him to his house, like uncalled, and we all have gone. All kids are
Yeah.
just gone. Yeah,
Actually,
so that was where there are lot of good series that time. Yes, good
yeah.
TV series.
And actually, at that time, HBO, me and my friends used to watch WWF at that time with together.
Yeah, HB all came later. I think when I was in college, there was Friends. My all friends were like all my college canteen. They would just talk about Friends, and Friends had just
Yeah,
come.
Friends series. Yeah.
Friends series, yeah. So
Mhm.
that was much later.
That's cool. And
So,
how about any kind of picnic trips did you do? And I guess this concept is coming these days to a kind of sleep over to friends' place and
no,
they
but we used to do that back in college days. I have done that a lot. I
okay
mean, yeah, we were one model
study
group. We used to do this.
study group
Who studied?
or
Nobody
just
studied. No, just friends, college friends.
sleep
And
each
we would
other's
say,
house
okay, you
and
come and sleep at each other's house, and whole night would just be up and chit-chatting. Oh, I've done that a lot with my friends. I've done that a lot. Like,
Mhm.
not now, but in colleges, we had done a lot.
And
That
what
we have done
about
a lot,
where did you go in childhood or in college uh, with your friends? Like maybe
Uh, yes,
Pune
yes.
or maybe
School, I was in a guide. There's some guide scout camp. So in
uh-huh,
school days, we used to have that guide
uh-huh.
scout. The guide, you were wearing the blue skirt scout, and also yes, so we had gone for some camping near Gujarat only. Bodhi, there were
Okay.
some places where all the camping takes place. That was adventurous. I remember
Mhm.
like when we came to the class 8.
Mhm.
And now we know, now since we are in class 8, we will have camp. Whole year we are thinking around it. What are we going to wear? What are we going to do for this
Mhm.
1 or 2 days? And then
Okay.
college days, yes, college days. But then I was working during college days. I was doing some part-time job. But
Mhm.
Podar is a very, it has a lot of extracurricular activities.
Mhm.
So I didn't miss out much. So we used to, and we used to go once a year for some hiking or trips and after that
Mhm.
festival and all. I remember of that. There must be more, but I don't remember of any of that. So this is
Mhm.
one I have attended. But
Okay.
since I was working, I was doing a part-time job. Those days Shoppers Stop had just opened up and they were hiring part-timers for 5 to 8:30 college students. So as
Okay.
I said, my college friends were quite affluent, all Gujarati, rich people, in Mathura, they have all bungalows and all. So
Mhm.
just to keep up with them because I'm from a middle class family. So I had done a part-time job, so my
Mhm.
pocket money also have some more pocket money. So yeah, I remember that is all my childhood memories mixed. This
And
was more of teenage, I would say,
and
and the
did
11th.
you watch that movie Baby's Day Out? In that
That was, that was,
so
yeah, I think that was in school days, baby's day out.
yeah, so I just want to say
Exactly.
that did you do something like that? Go here and then your parents are searching for you, something like that.
Oh my, I have done that. Oh God, how I forget it. I don't remember, of course. My parents tell me I was a kid. I was very, very, very small, maybe 2 years, 3 years, something. And I left my house, I went somewhere, and then they started looking out. Then they went to police station, and then they see that I'm at police station, I'm sitting there, and they have given me some
Okay.
toffee and all. So my father says, oh, that's my daughter whom I'm looking for. And I say, no, I don't know him. I don't want to go with him.
Oh.
So I denied. I said, no, I don't know him. So they're like, okay, here, the girl is denying. She's not your, you are just making it up. She's not your daughter. And I didn't want to go. I was very happily settled at the police station. I didn't wanted to go because they had given me all the goodies and all. I was very happy.
Okay.
So my father had to bring his like
Photo and
neighbors,
ID.
his brothers, photo, ID, and everybody, and had to give it in writing if anybody else. Because those days you didn't have so many photographs also. No? You didn't have
Yeah,
mobile
that's
and all
true.
that.
Yeah.
People click so many photos. So he got the neighbors, he got people, he got his ID, and then he said he told them that if anybody else claims,
Mhm.
then I will I'll make sure that I have more explanation to it.
Okay.
But luckily nobody else claimed, and they could keep me.
Because they are your parents. That's why.
Yeah, and nobody else came and claimed that this is our daughter only. So my father says now, and even when I was growing up, as I said, I was an ADHD child and very
Mhm.
naughty. So he would say, now see, now we are going to say them that you're not our daughter. They're going to take you back.
Mhm.
I
That
have
was
done
cool.
that. Yes, that's hilarious. Yeah,
And
got so many things I have done.
what about dancing
Brat
or
I was.
singing or teasing your friends? Uh,
Oh God, I was very
or
naughty. I have teased everyone and dancing. Yes, as I said, my parents never had a boy child. So
okay.
they cut my hair, they made me wear all those kind of things. So I used to always play hero, like a boy in the
Mhm.
dance with my in school on the stage performance and all.
Okay. And
So yeah, so all these things I've done. So, fun.
which are your, maybe if you remember, which are your favorite movies or actors at that time whom?
Sanjay, that was my favorite. He was my idol
Okay.
because I remember his. Sanjay was very stylish then. Like
Yeah, long
this
hair
was before
and
that case
yeah,
and long hair. Yeah, he was so
it was
like
very trendy
a
over here as well.
very
My all
trendy.
brothers, cousin brothers have that kind of hairstyle from the middle
And
and
the dogs
long
used to
hair
wear the
smokers.
long
Yeah.
hair and all. He was so westernized, and I used to
Yeah.
like Pooja Bhatt also.
Okay.
But
Puja, but yeah,
Sanjay does,
very
yeah.
few
But before
movies.
all those things, before all those cases and all happened, like see, from our childhood we have seen that Yodha
Yeah.
movie where Sunny Deol such action
Yeah.
movie. See, as a
Action
kid you
movie.
like all these action movies. I used to like Devi also, that Nagin
Yeah.
dance
That
she
was
would do, and we
perfect.
all
Yeah.
would, yeah, and we all would do that on the floor.
On the
Nagin dance
floor.
as a child. I think we
Yeah.
all have done it. Our generation, we all have done that mopping on the floor with it.
These days, people do it in the in the marriages,
Yes, the
marriage dance,
Nagin, that
naked
Telugu
dance.
money.
Everybody do it.
Yes. Sridevi, Sridevi was my favorite. I mean, Madhuri, yes, she came later, but Sridevi was always my favorite. I used to love Sridevi. And Sanjay that I remember, see, before all those things happened, before all the
Yeah,
cases happened, he was such a, there was such a craze
glamorous
of
and
Sanjay Dutt.
yeah.
Yeah. And then his movie was coming, Khalnayak had just released, and we
Okay.
had our sports day. So for
Mhm.
sports day, we used to eat out, but we had to give some fees. So my mother had given me some 30 bucks and my friends, their parents given 20, 30 bucks. So we bunked the sports day and we went to watch it. Like we were only in class
Okay.
6 or 7. As kid, we did that on. Yes. I mean, in my school days, like a sports day, so nobody was
Yeah.
taking attendance. So we
Okay.
just did that and oh God, now I think about it, if my kids do that, I'll whack them all the things you do as, all the things you do as.
Yeah. And how about your 10th or 12th? Did you take it seriously or you just throw your books like that? I will study, I will fly.
10th,
I
I
will
did.
not study, I will
Uh,
fly.
no, I mean, I wish I could do that, but I had elder sister and she is very studious and now she's in US.
Uh-huh.
And she was very good at study, so I was forced to sit and
Study.
study, And yeah, if I don't study, she would cry like, "Oh God, you will fail. What are you doing? Why you don't?" So yes. Oh no, not in 8th standard. I was tomboy till 11. I was a tomboy.
11.
After 12 something, I started growing my hair. Like maybe after, and then more oil when I joined the airline, it became more
Mhm.
feminine kind of thing. Because obviously it's an airline job and it makes you like that. You're groomed and everything. But but after 12th also, since I was working, I was conscious about my looks. But you know that when you're kids, when you're younger, your elder siblings have some makeup. And you go and steal them and you wear them, you know. So my eldest sister, like we are three sisters, right? So one, the eldest one, she had some makeup, and when she's not looking around, we would peek into it and we used to steal her stuff and just do that. So all the things you do as a kid. So I think that was the first introduction to makeup and everything. We would see her and then we would.
Yeah. Sometime when a family have a elder sister and younger brother, so brother is also trying all makeup. Her sister is doing
Yes,
something, some funny thing.
Yeah, and yeah, when they are not around, we wear their clothes, we try to act like them. Because as a kid, you get very impressed with elders, no?
Yeah.
We are very awe of them. So all those things you used to do.
And how far did you go into the Mumbai in your childhood? By maybe metro or maybe something else?
No,
Because-
Mumbai didn't have metro then. We had train only.
Okay. Not metro,
But,
but this electric trains we have. Yeah. So it's Navi Mumbai is
Yes,
far
yes,
because there are lots of stand-up jokes on Navi Mumbai.
But that
Navi
time
Mumbai is
nobody
very,
used to
very
go to
far.
Navi Mumbai. Yeah, but during when I was in school and college, nobody used to go that side. Like Navi Mumbai is developed now. So I'm talking about 90s. So during 90s, we used to go to Regal Cinema in town. Like anything happens, you're going to VT. Dadar VT. You know, Dadar. Now it is called CST, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Those days it was VT, Victoria Terminus.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything
Okay,
happens,
so
you're going to
they
either
changed the
Bandra.
name. Okay, because
Yes.
from British rule to India, something like that.
Okay, it was
to
Bombay.
Pune.
Then it
Pune to
yeah,
Pune.
yeah.
And Bombay to Mumbai. Something okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. And
So this changes.
how
Those
about
days we used to go to VT, we used to go to Dadar, you know, that's the
Dadar.
place, and then Bandra. When you're going to Bandra, that means you're going to some foreign country.
Yeah.
Because Bandra was like people.
Yeah, it's a restricted place. I guess Bandra and a lot of beaches, and even in Mumbai, a lot of places is restricted kind of. If you want to shoot a video, if you want to make a short film or something like that, maybe you need to pay to government. I read somewhere.
Now the restrictions are much. Earlier we used to go. There were no barricades and all. Now it has become crowded. Now things have become. Those days there were no restrictions and all. No barricades, nothing. People used to freely go here and there. Because it was not so populated also, no?
Okay. And how about your first visit of maybe film city, or when did you see movie shooting for first time? Are you excited?
I have not seen any movie shooting yet.
Oh my God, really?
Believe me, no. I've never gone for any film city or movie
I
shooting.
don't care.
Yet, actually.
You do your work, I will do my work. That's cool.
No, I'm not gone yet.
That's cool. To visit a film city is very not too much expensive, but yeah, you need to pay these days. They have tickets, and one guide is coming inside.
I don't know, Jay. I think I've been just working all my life. I don't know whether
it's okay.
Unless there is some occasion, some friends have gone, but I have not been there ever. So now you're telling me that I should visit one.
Yeah, actually.
But I've been Ramoji Film Studio. Huh? Ramoji Film Studio.
That's cool. In Hyderabad, right?
That's nice.
Hyderabad
yes. Hyderabad. It's nice.
And actually in Mumbai they have that tourist bus. They go through whole Mumbai. So
okay.
So actually
yes, Mumbai Darshan.
Yeah. So actually, I visited few times Mumbai, but I never do that kind of whole Mumbai trip. So I one time when I will come, I will this maybe January or February. I'm thinking to use this one Mumbai Darshan. And other than that, I will.
Yeah, you can blog. You can blog it also. You can blog it also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good idea.
And another is, I guess, I will go to Chembur. So there is one university called Tata Institute of Social Science. So I'm also
Yes,
planning
yes, yes,
to
yes.
participate one event over there, and I'm
Okay.
also planning to visit this market. What is the name? I forget. Zaveri Market or something like that.
The very
So
market. Yes, all the jewelry and all the that.
yeah, so maybe it's a 2-3 trip I'm planning. So Mumbai is very crowded. So I few times I have a very uh, bad experience. Not bad experience. It's normal life over there, but it's very crowded. So
Now,
uh,
yes, and nowadays just to
in
travel from
pickup time,
one point
it's
to
very
another, it
difficult.
becomes
Other than
yeah,
it's okay.
yes. And traveling from one place to another, like even from Andheri East to Andheri West, that is a task. It's like
Yeah.
going to another place altogether.
And how about the traffic
Yeah.
jam? When did you face it for the maybe first time or worst traffic jam you have experienced
See,
or you never
Mumbai
see?
was no, no, no. Now so it's so much traffic. Now everything is done. Last 5, 7, 5, not 5 years. I think last 7, 8 years it's been worse. I mean, before also there
Mhm.
was a lot of traffic and all. I think Mumbai is a very fast city. It's always
Yeah,
like this. But now because
and,
of so much of construction is taking place, so much of flyovers and all are happening.
yeah. And how about different attacks happen where at that time? Where are you means because I had a friend, Gujarati
Uh,
Mumbai person who was working in Bangalore, and after some issue he came back to Mumbai. So at that time I visit his house. His father is also working, mother is also working, he is also working, he is also having car, but there is no place to parking, and he said that we
uh,
also have to pay for parking, and
yes, yes,
even
yes.
we have a car, we can't go outside easily to take like a in other part of the India, and
Mm-hmm.
everything is foldable. So I have seen for the first time, and he also explained there is one bomb blast happen in
Yes, yes.
train.
In town, yes. Maybe in the town, that's why everything was foldable. Town is a very expensive place to buy, no?
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the location? I forget. But yeah, he explained that he was in the train, but in the another compartment, and bomb blast happened. So he
mm,
he was not injured, but his whole body was with blood of others.
blister.
So yeah, so when he came back house, their parents are shocked. He said that I am okay, but
Ghatpur.
yeah,
This has happened.
yeah, yeah,
With Ghatpur blast. No?
yeah.
See, the
So
rise took
means
over when I was very young, we were in sixth standard, and I remember we used to get too scared. Like my father used to go to work, so we used to get too scared whether he will come back or not. We were kids, right? So
yeah.
even if 15, 20 minutes is late, we would start crying and, get so
Mm-hmm.
anxious and all. So that was like living under a fear.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know about it. We are Mumbaikar. But I remember we were in school that time. So yes, and that was one thing.
Yeah, I guess
It was scary.
you have seen maybe Hotel Taj issue and this
Yes,
train
but
blast.
during that time I was yes, 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 everything happened around. But then I was flying. I was somewhere in Chicago, and then we came to know that this
Okay.
Taj issue has happened. And yes, it was
And what about
shocking.
9/11? Where were you
Hmm?
in 9/11 in
I
World Trade
mean, during
Center?
9/11, yeah, I was studying that time. That time I was not in the airline. I was studying that.
Okay. So this thing happened after 9/11. You want to
9/11,
say?
yes, yes. Taj happened after 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Definitely.
it's cool. That's cool. And okay.
In 2009, no? 2009 it happened. 11/9, they say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh,
And
now if you think about it, then our half of like half of your life you've seen all these things happening. It's never a peaceful place. Something other thing is happening. Now see now all these things are happening in
World War, yeah.
Israel and all. So yeah, yes, yes. It's never been peaceful. Now it's just
Mhm.
things like that. Luckily we Indians are still living in peace,
Kind of.
but something other things are happening. Yes, kind of. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, you see many things happen. Then it's now if you think about it.
mhm,
But it doesn't happen to you or people whom you know, then
mhm.
it is just a news. But when it happens to someone who's dear, then it's
Yeah.
a incident. Yeah.
And how about uh, your journey to the phone? Like, did you see that dial-up phone, then the wireless
Yes,
phone,
yes, yes. The
then
dialer phone.
Nokia,
Even
throw
having
heavy-duty Nokia phone to break the head of
even even
someone?
even even having that dial-up phone is was luxury. But only some
Yeah,
people had that dial-up phone. And
in
having a phone at your house was being like and remember,
luxury.
nowadays, yeah, nowadays kids have all this
And
Snapchat and
and did you
Insta and
call
everything, no?
did you call
Yes, I
through
was
the
just going to blind call. Yeah, I was just going to, I was just coming up to that. Nowadays all these kids have all this Snapchat and this and that. I remember when we used to do all those girls' nights stay, like staying overnight. So we would, if whoever is like a cute looking boy, we would call him. Oh God, all these foolish things we have done in life. And before that, when we were in school, we had a pen friend, where we written letter to
Mhm.
some people in some other country, making a pen friend, and they replied also.
Okay.
All these things, yeah, all these fun things we used to do. Yeah, and those days that phone was, yeah, that dial-up phone. But it was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. You're giving false name, you're talking for days and then you reveal, okay, I am this. The person
Okay.
also is shocked, like, okay, you're this one's friend.
Okay.
And all these
That's
things
good.
used to happen.
And did
And
you
then your
call to
friend comes
police?
in. Yes, yes, yes. He was way ahead of his time, way ahead of his time, actually. People misinterpreted his preaching, but he was way ahead. And whatever
Yeah.
he said, we are seeing it today happening all around.
Yeah. And
So,
I feel that you also have that kind of experience, so we can
yes,
capture
yes,
it in
yes,
the
yes,
kind of
yes.
podcast.
Travel
Yeah.
the and my first tarot I bought or I studied was Zen Tarot, Osho Zen Tarot from Osho disciple
Okay.
only.
Really, that's
That
cool.
was my
That's cool.
first tarot, yeah. Yeah,
Osho is
actually, yes.
everywhere, we can say.
Yes, yes, and now people are understanding what he wanted to preach. Now people are taking it. Otherwise, there were more of foreigners,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Indians were finding it too obscene or something like that. But now we're seeing it everywhere. So he was way ahead of his time. That's all I can say.
So actually, one thing in between I will ask. I hope you don't mind. You in your LinkedIn profile you said that I am 42 years old and something like that.
Yes, yes,
Generally,
yes.
girls want to. They don't like to disclose their age, and so maybe I guess I feel that your mind is grown up. So tell
Uh,
me something about it, and
actually,
how do you feel you are growing or you are getting elder? Uh,
uh,
as an example, Osho also said this thing that we are celebrating our birthdays, but actually we are moving towards our death, something like that. It's a kind of philosophical thing, but
uh,
still, how do you see as you are getting older? And there are a lot of movies also made 40 plus something, people having a lot
yes,
of
yes, yes,
different
yes.
thinking and uh, because they are moving towards.
I think I should remove it from LinkedIn profile. I don't know where it is. I'm going to remove it now. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
it's
remove my
okay, but
LinkedIn
yeah, you
from
can
there.
if you don't like, yeah. But how do you see this thing as a growing age
uh,
and maybe uh, nobody like it, but yeah, a lot of kids starting to call you Auntie G. What is
no,
the
no, no. A lot of kids they still hit on me. They don't understand. They don't. They cannot. See, I look very
Identify.
younger to my age. They cannot identify. So that way, I I play on my. I
That's cool.
still
That's cool.
encash on my baby face.
That's
I
cool.
still
That's
encash on my
cool.
baby face. No, the thing is, age. I really I don't know what to say about this because yeah,
You
even
can
I think about. Oh my
think
God, so
and tell
many years
me
have just
because
passed.
I want you to think.
No, no. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it from my LinkedIn profile.
No, that is also good.
Okay.
Yeah, but still,
No, yes,
I want you
okay.
to explain how you
Let's
feel.
encash on that.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel much about it because uh, time just flies, and age is just
Yeah.
a number. If you're fit,
Do you feel you are fit?
like I was always yes. I was always
Do
in
you have any
sports.
back
I always
pain
go to gym.
or wrist pain or head pain or neck pain
Uh,
or something like that?
now I don't run. Now I don't run the way I used to run. I used to
Okay.
really run a lot before. So
Okay.
now I don't run that much or work out like that. But yeah, when you're taking care of your diet, your body, you're working out, it it goes long run. I think if you take
Mm-hmm.
care of your body, so then actually after 30,
Mm-hmm.
until 30, yes, we all are growing. After 30, it's only about your fitness. I feel.
Okay.
I mean, if you ask me, after 30, it's only about your fitness. If you maintain a good lifestyle, if you maintain your health, if you eat, sleep, exercise, so even at 40, you will be looking like 30 only. But then
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, then at 30, you will end up looking like 40, 45. Or you
Mm-hmm.
start feeling like that. Because it's all here,
And do you have a white
you know.
hair?
Oh, God. You're ripping me apart. I
because
color my hair. Huh?
because lot of
Little bit
people
grays are coming.
lot of people start having white hair maybe after
Yeah.
25 30 in India, and you have also observed this these days kids, small
Yes,
kids
yes.
having
Kids, yeah,
aspects.
yeah. Little grays. Little grays. I think I'm born with good genetics. Let me thank my parents and my
Hmm.
grandparents and my the ancestors for that. I'm born with very good genetics. So we all don't look
Young.
of our age in our family. Yeah, we look young and the fitness is with like my father is also very fit and I'm just like him. I maintain a very disciplined lifestyle. So I think that discipline has got
Okay.
me till here.
And if
And
you
if you
like.
don't take any much trauma and
Mhm.
stress, I think stress makes you look much older
Older.
and feel older and
And when
stress.
did you
Yes.
see death for the first time in your life or in your maybe area, or when you feel or see that in real life, and how it happens, like in our city when Shabwahini is going, everybody stop and pray or something like that, and nobody is overtake that Shabwahini. So how is your experience with your, and
Now,
how
are you talking about funeral?
death, yeah, funeral,
Funeral?
yeah, funeral.
Yeah, the respect
If you
is always
remember,
given. They
do girls go into the funeral process, and are there electric
uh,
one, or you don't know anything about it?
electric. Like my mom passed away in 2018,
Okay.
so
Oh,
that's the
so
time I
sorry.
had been there. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. So that's the time I had been to that place.
Okay.
So it was electric, but that's the time, and my father was very like not in a very good condition.
Okay.
It was
He
so
lost life
I
right
was
now.
with
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So because he was obviously he lost his spouse, so he was not in a
Mhm.
very he was under the shock, that the acceptance doesn't come. So he was not in a very good condition that time, he- so I had
And
gone there. So that's the time I had gone to that place, signal place,
what
and it was
happened with
electric.
you? How emotionally or mentally you develop,
I think that's the time
or
you come to know
for
your own inner
depression a
strength.
little bit?
No
Did you accept
depression,
it?
no.
Did you accept it or not?
See, when it all happened, that time some inner strength had come because my father was just waiting for. I was not at home. I had gone out, so I just received call from my building watchman, and something has happened to your mother, and you all are taking her to hospital. So my moment I reached my house, I could see the ambulance coming back. I said, "What happened?" No, the ambulance has come back. And my father said, "No, no, she's no more." Everything happened in like 15 minutes. It just happened in 15 minutes. So I think, so I felt like he was just waiting for me to come and he was holding strong. By the time he saw me and then later on he became, he was like
Want to
he was
cry?
fumbling. Yeah, but that cry was not come because everything happened so quickly and then you have to call up people and people come and then you have to arrange for that. All these
Ceremony.
things are there and coffin, yeah, ceremony and all. So the whole, I didn't have time to cry and all that time because so many things were happening around. My sisters are abroad, so we have to arrange for them to come and blah blah blah, all this thing happening. But afterwards, after some time, then that thing shrinked in, that one person is missing and all. So yeah, the shock
So
phase
the space
and
is
the loss of a
there.
parent. Yeah,
One
the loss
space
of
is
parent,
created. Yeah.
that yeah, that thing, that vacuum will be there. That vacuum will be there. You will. But then after that only, I became more spiritual. I would say something very spooky. In 2020, during the lockdown period, when I became spiritual, I faced a lot of paranormal activity. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So a lot of paranormal activities, around me and then so that's the time I could feel my mother's presence and all
Mm-hmm.
suddenly. And that
Mm-hmm.
was like after a year it happened and afterwards. So so then if you believe, you will always feel the presence and you always feel the blessings if you have faith.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So something happened and my age just reversed after that. That
Okay.
also happened.
Okay.
Something happened, some miracle, something happened. And then I got into this and I started feeling good about it. And then I just got more and more into Akkad. It was just after that all these things happened.
Mm,
So that's it's something very strange. But yeah, this is how it happened. And
okay.
like I could see in my dreams, I could sometimes hear her voice. Or, it's like something is guiding you towards something.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then age was just a number. It just like I reversed, everything reversed.
yeah,
I started feeling, like a life inside me. I started feeling all this kind of feeling, something strength and the old life, whatever I
mature.
had,
Kind
whatever
of.
ups
You
and
are
downs I
getting
had.
mature. Kind of. You can say. Now
Awakened. We will call it
awaken,
awakening of a soul.
and maybe we can say
Rebirth.
rebirth, or we can say maybe uh, uh, we become. We understand that whatever born is going to die.
Yeah,
Nothing is
going
permanent.
to die. Nothing is permanent, but the soul is,
Yeah,
and that
that is
fear
permanent.
of
But yeah,
everything went away.
yeah.
Yeah. No, after that, one more thing happened, Jay. Like, now it will be serious. After that, one more thing happened. That after a year or so, during that COVID, after the COVID time, 2020 was okay, 21, my father just fell a lot of, very sick. He got that
Mm,
dengue. And before that, I used to always
okay.
think, okay, mom is gone, but dad is here. Then he got dengue and he was in ICU for the first time, in his
Okay.
life. Because he's very, very fit.
So dengue is also
So,
there.
then yeah. And then he was in ICU and I was just sitting in the hospital and then I said, oh God, what is happening? And now I'm alone. That whole night I couldn't blink. I was just sitting at one place and I was there. So next day everybody just came to help me and everybody was there. The whole hospital. It was like my angels are around me and
Hmm.
everybody have
Helping
just, okay
and
man, go
yeah.
here, you should a helping hand. So much help from all strangers that too. All strangers.
Hmm.
So then I felt, no, there is some power, there is some divine, some power. So I just surrender myself, and now I'm not going to take any stress, and
Hmm.
I'm not going to think about no anxiety, nothing. See, I'm not married, so I was like, no,
Okay.
I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about anything. The divine is protecting me, and it's there because so many it's like suddenly the nature is helping you. The
Hmm.
people are helping you. So I'm like, no, no, I'm taken care by some high power over there.
Yeah. And
And then for a week, he was unconscious, and then he came into
come
conscious
back.
and all.
Yeah.
So
Then
everything, yeah.
dengue
So
is
all
very
these
dangerous.
things, yes, 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 yes. and then all these things make you really. Sometimes you don't know you have it in you.
Mm, that's true.
You have that strength in yourself. Yeah, you don't know that strength is inside you, and it just comes out and it shines.
Yeah. So, actually, I used to study in the RSS school, and they
Mm-hmm.
talk about a lot of Swami Vivekanand and their thinking, their something like that. So, I used to read their books, small books, big books. I also read
Mm-hmm.
uh, Gita Sar and something like that. So I know that it is there, uh, and they are talking also about these things, about around these things, uh, and as we know about Arjun and Krishna Bhagwan discussion about what you are
Mm-hmm.
doing, karma, and this and that things. But I
Mm-hmm.
never face a death. So actually, first time I seen death and burning body, because in our village they burn a body into the
Mm-hmm.
wood. So
Yes, 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 yes.
so I have seen for the first time in my life, because of my grandfather's death, and at that time I practically realized that a live man is gone, and nobody, we have a proud and we have a ego of our body, how we look and how our body is strengthful. In a man, the body is strengthful. Maybe woman, they have about beauty and this thing, but at the
Mm-hmm.
end, nobody
It will
want
just fade out.
nobody want to keep that body with them once it's dead.
Yeah, it's gone, it's
Nobody
gone.
care,
Yeah, it's.
and
Nobody's
uh,
taking it.
and that space, actually we have a big family, so after maybe 6 months people start forgetting, because our mind also work like that. uh, they fill up the space. He was not that much
Uh-huh.
close to me, but yeah.
Everybody forgets and everybody
And
moves on. That's the ultimate truth.
yeah, so after that,
That's the ultimate.
I visited. After that, I started, because before that I was at that time I was also a kid. But after that, whenever someone died, our parents go there. So I used to join this ceremony, and I realized that uh, this is something happening. And actually, I used to join one spiritual community. So they have a practice to ensure that we, whatever the emotion we have with our body. So they used to
Hmm.
send a group of kids, not kids, a group of young people, young boys like me, to the
Hmm.
hospital in the burning ward. So they,
My God.
yeah.
So that emotion comes out.
So we become strong. Basically, we have a ego of our skin, and they want
Uh,
us to realize that this is the reality of our body. Whatever we are thinking about this
yeah, yeah.
universe, what is the reality? One day, someday, that will be destroyed. Any
Yeah.
circumstances. So something like that. They also have one exercise that they have one beautiful sculpture of a woman, and they fill that with food. And after 10-15 days, when you go there and open that beautiful sculpture, and you start getting bad smell. So they want to say that you have attraction towards woman, but the when you open up their body, this is the reality. you know so actually they want man and woman, they just want to realize that
It's the soul that is important.
yeah,
Your soul is more
yeah,
important, something like that.
every other things are distraction. You can enjoy
Yeah.
maybe for few times, but don't fall into the alcoholism or drugism, or for a boy is a woman,
Hmm.
and something like that, and money. power,
Stay detached.
detach,
Detached.
yeah,
Basically, that
detachment.
is what. Yes, the Gita also says that, and
Yeah,
Vedanta. There is one subject, Ashtavakra Vedanta.
yeah,
Even that says that you have to be detached. Like Ashtavakra was Janak's father,
yeah,
King Janak, Sita's.
yeah,
Sorry, Janak's teacher, who was Sita's father. Janak was Sita's father,
yeah.
and Ashtavakra was his teacher. He was a young boy, but he had 8 deformities, so he's called Ashtavakra. So they say that how can he be your favorite disciple? He is married with 3 women and he has kids and he has a kingdom. So then he says that he's not attached. That is duty. What is he doing? He's a
Mm-hmm.
king. He has to have queens. He has to have, he has to rule. So he has to wear those kind of clothes. But it's not, attachment is not there. And there
Mm-hmm.
is a story attached to it, which I will not say now. It's going to go very long.
Yeah.
But that's what they're trying to show, maybe detachment.
Mm-hmm.
But the soul is only. See, this realization came to me also. Like earlier, I used to regret, oh, this thing has not happened in my life. Half of the time we are regretting. At
Mm-hmm.
this stage, I should have done this. At this stage, this is not happened. Why this is not happened? That is not happened. But once the realization come, okay, fine, this life. Like I learned astrology. So
Mm-hmm.
astrology, they say the kundali, what we are born with, the birth
Mm-hmm.
chart. It's our karma of our past life.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what we are born with now. And this life, we have to improve our karma or, what
Yeah.
mistakes we have done. We have to rectify it. So we die with a better karma and
Version, yeah.
next birth, yeah, Kundali is good. So we will be Ambani's child and we will have grand wedding. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Something like that. So when that realization came after learning astrology and tarot, we all believe in soul trap. Like, we believe that death is not the end. It is just a beginning.
Yeah.
Anthi Aarambh hai.
So
So
basically,
from that
you
time
have a
I stopped regretting.
in your last life, you have done good karmas. That's why you get opportunity to
Some bad also
travel.
I must have done. Some bad
Get
also I must have done. So I faced struggle also.
yeah,
Which bad bhi kiya hoga. So I had to face,
that kind of thing
see
as
there
well.
is, yeah. It's, there is good, there is bad. That is what life is, no?
Yeah.
There is sugar and salt. That is what life is. Once you start accepting it, okay, there is
Mm-hmm.
good, there is bad, and you stop complaining and regretting, you are like, when that acceptance comes in, then you're satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let him also decide, no, what let the Almighty also decides what they want.
Yeah, that's true. And did you?
We can do our karma, and tomorrow, like when I'm up there, I can challenge him. Why you did give me this life? Now give me this life.
Yeah.
Like that. Sida international. सीधा एक छक्का मारा directly यहाँ से.
uh,
Air India vacancy only came like when I joined after 94, 2004, 3 में vacancy आई. So vacancy only came after 10 years. That time there
okay.
was only Jet, Sahara, Air India. Jet and
Okay.
Sahara were domestic.
Okay.
That time Jet and Sahara was not international and there
International.
was no Kingfisher. Kingfisher came much later.
Okay.
ठीक है. So Air India ही international था on Indian
Yeah.
Airlines. Air
Okay.
India vacancy only came after 10 years. वो vacancy मेरे लिए ही और हमारे लिए ही आई थी कि हम international चले जाए.
अच्छा. अच्छा,
ठीक
तो
है.
एयर इंडिया
वो
जो
एक
था,
नसीब.
एयर इंडिया इंटरनेशनल में ही था, ऐसा था.
हाँ, Air India was international. Indian Airlines domestic. जेट
ओके. ओके.
डोमेस्टिक, सहारा डोमेस्टिक, इतने ही एयरलाइन थे तभी इंडिया में.
और उसमें अपने क्या बोलते हैं, कौन कौन से प्लेन थे, अगर नंबर याद हो
एयर
तो
इंडिया,
आपको?
हाँ, एयर इंडिया हैड 310, इट हैड 747, 310. एयर इंडिया के पास वही था. ठीक है. और 207, 747, 200 कॉम्बी एयरक्राफ्ट.
ओके.
बाद में 747 फेज आउट हो गया. 777 के.
एंड
ट्रिपल
ये जो
सेवन इज डायरेक्ट अल्ट्रा अल्ट्रा हॉल बॉम्बे यूएसए, वो सब 777 करता. वो बाद में आया, 2006 के बाद आया, 2007 में आया 777 इंडिया में.
और ये कौन सी कंपनी बनाती थी ये सब प्लेन, कौन सी कंट्री
बोइंग
की?
बोइंग बोइंग बोइंग
बोइंग
बोइंग
यूएसए का है ना?
सियाटल सियाटल. हाँ, सियाटल बोइंग. बोइंग
Okay.
कंपनी जो है ना, एयरबस है और बोइंग है, ये लोग ही बनाते हैं. बोइंग
अच्छा, तो
कंपनी.
जर्मनी वगैरह नहीं बनाता है क्या? कुछ पता
नहीं,
नहीं है.
सब सियाटल से, सब सियाटल से.
हम्म. तो ये अपने क्या
तो
बोलते हैं कि
लक
आपने
था वो।
न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ा था इश्तिहार के
हाँ हाँ,
याहू
न्यूज़पेपर
मेल
एक्चुअली
में
व्हाट
आया था?
हैपेंड,
Did you
नहीं
start
याहू
using
मेल
Yahoo
तब,
Mail at that time?
हाँ, but I didn't use it. My sister used to offer it for me. I'm a techno. अभी स्मार्टफोन आके I am happy. Otherwise, computer and all, I'm very bad.
Hmm,
So she is from IT, so she used to do all my IT things.
that's cool.
So one of my friends, she was also studying. I was also studying. We were part-timers at Shoppers Stop. As I said, that was my first job.
Mhm.
Like confidence उधर से ही आया. So we were part-timers, and that time I was in final year. तो बोले
Okay.
क्या करेंगे फाइनल ईयर के बाद, तो she said मैं तो एयर हॉस्टल करूंगी. I said no,
Okay.
I'm thinking MBA करेंगे, पर MBA also needs fees. I said I
Okay.
don't know whether my dad will give me that kind of fees. मैं शायद और एक दो साल जॉब करूँ. So she said,
Mhm.
hey, why don't we try an airline? You're also tall.
Mhm.
We are tall. Like I'm tall. So she said we are tall, we are smart. Once we get in airline, तो बहुत इनकम है फ्लाइंग का भी और होटल में रहने का भी इनकम है. मैंने बोला अच्छा, बोलता हाँ, you stay in hotel for 1 day. That time also you didn't get earned.
Okay.
So that thing clicked. I said क्या है? It sounds good job. हाँ ऐसा है वैसा है. Airline is so good. My uncle is in customs and this and that. So she wanted to become, and then she had joined some classes. So whenever she used to come from classes, she used to tell us, "Hey, captain thought this, captain thought that." So we didn't know anything. Then what happened that once college finished, we for it. She fell in love with some boy, and then she didn't come for the exams, and I went for the exams, and I cleared, and she
Okay.
didn't clear. And I went for the interview, and
Okay.
she came for a couple of interviews. Like we went for jet and this and that. So a couple of interviews she came, and that time how it was beg borrow steal. तो इंटरव्यू के लिए जा रहे, किसी से ब्लेजर मांग लिया, किसी से स्कर्ट
Okay.
मांग लिया पहन के एयर इंडिया लगती है वो सारी. So
Okay.
it was her dream, and
Okay.
I got it. And see, it was just luck. I think it was fated. It was a destiny. I never thought about being in an
So
airline
you
or joining an airline.
so actually Hrithik Roshan movie Laksh capture your story.
Luck by chance, yes, yes, exactly. It is totally by luck. Totally by luck. Even this occult thing also, how it happened, how I got attracted to this occult world, and I started feeling some paranormal activity around me. 2020, I got very attracted to crystals. Everything, it is just destiny. And the things which I have planned in my life, that has never succeeded so
Rish,
well.
yeah.
But the things which I have never planned have just come out so beautifully and just fallen in place.
Okay.
तो
Then
वो
how
बोलते
was
हैं ना,
your
बिन
first
मांगे
flight?
मिल
बिन
पर
मांगे
अरे
मिल गया.
बिन मांगे मिल जाए मोती, मांगे मिले ना भीख, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना.
Yes, yes.
अगर यार तो बिन मांगे मिल जाए मोती, मांगे मिले ना भीख, something like that. First flight, no. I didn't know that we have to work so hard on the aircraft. Okay, so I wore my heels
Maybe.
and I went in heels. We all change our shoes once we go there. We change it because you have to wear some comfortable flat sandals. And it's really hard work. Like
Mhm.
you're standing all these hours, you're standing, you're working, you're
Mhm.
continuous कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता है. So I didn't know. I thought that when the first flight I went, I didn't know the hell what is happening. I was standing near the door. I didn't know what I'm standing at. What am I doing this aircraft? It was a huge aircraft, and I had uh, I had just traveled once by plane. That is when I got my job, and I was in Bangalore. So my father said, "Okay, now you go by plane. At least see what a plane looks like from inside since you are
Okay.
getting that job." So that was the first time Bangalore, Bombay I came by, traveled by
Okay.
plane. Okay, but that time I was so scared that I'm sitting in a plane. I didn't think about walking around, looking at what hostess is doing. Don't think about it. I was just looking at the plane and I was like, okay, they were wearing sari with all those lipstick and grooming and. So I was like, okay, this is what I have to do once I become a hair hostess. So when I became, so there was a lot of studies, technical studies. And when first time when I went on an aircraft, everybody just the work is divided and everybody knows what they are working. So once they
Mhm.
came and they all started working and started doing their own thing, like machines, like robots. They
Mhm.
come say hello, greet each other, and then they all start. And I didn't know what am I doing and where am I. And it was a Boeing aircraft, huge aircraft. And then Bombay Bangalore was a domestic aircraft, small aircraft, this huge aircraft. Where I'm standing, what am I doing? इतना गाली मिला है senior से. They said you can never survive if this is your attitude. You have to go and do your homework. You have to do your full homework and come. And then we realized the first few flights are difficult, and that time the movie had come, Laksh,
Okay.
Hrithik Roshan's movie.
Yeah.
He goes to army and he runs away, then he goes and
Something is
so after
that's
that,
why it's same
so
thing happening in your
after,
life.
yes. So I went for that movie after that first flight, and then I started crying. I was like, no, I will go and I will do my job properly. And then something similar happened. So then after a few months, you know what you're doing, what you're not doing. But
Nice. So you have done a lot of mistake because you never see it or seen or something like this environment. So do they
yes.
do they give any training, maybe 1 week training, or
Yes.
how to
Yes.
walk, how
No,
to
training.
manage?
Yes. Grooming and in-flight training is not very long. In-flight and grooming training is for a short while, like maybe 1 to 2 weeks, something,
Mhm.
2-3 weeks. But the flight safety training, the technical training is
Long.
long. The technical training. Yeah, technical training you have to study also. It's like more like a being engineer, a little
Yeah.
bit. That door, the technical, yes, the flight safety, first aid, all those things. So it's like kind of a military kind of job which people don't understand.
Yeah.
So and then you
Actually,
become like that.
lot of air hostess record this video of closing the airline door.
Hmm,
So
hmm.
maybe it looks
Your
like
life depends. Your life
yeah,
depends on that door.
yeah.
Your life depends on that door. So
And do you
all
have
these
any
things are there.
photos of your first job or a first day or something? Or I guess at that time camera was not there, but maybe when you get up
Yes,
for the
I
first
have
time
some old. No, I have some photograph. First time,
or
yeah, but
airline
I was
take a photo.
a little plump. No, I was little plump. So airline told me that give me a letter like you have to lose little weight, for just to go on a
Hmm.
flight. And
Really?
then I was having only salad for a week.
Okay.
Yes. And I lost weight and all.
So at
So
that
yes,
time, do you go for
I
a
have. That
gym?
time I had very short hair. That time I had very short hair.
Okay. How do you feel with perfect makeup and without that makeup life? How do you feel? Do you feel something is on
See,
your face, or because when you do get up, this kind of get up, you little
yes,
bit froze,
yes. Yes.
kind of.
Oh no, honestly, I don't know. I first couple of flights I had put a lot of makeup, and then I was sweating, and then I said no, I can't put so much makeup. So I don't. Luckily, touch wood. I said I have good genetics, so skin is good. But yeah, that eyes and lips and little blush on here and there, so that you do, and but then it just becomes part of you. See how you come and go. So like that quickly I do things and I just go. So it becomes part of you. So now that putting that lipstick has become such a routine. So even if I go to gym, I'm wearing a lipstick. Even if I go to market, I wear a lipstick. So a
Mhm.
lot of people tease me. So I'm like, it's just
It's your
it's become a
habit.
part of me now. So many
Yeah.
years it's my habit. It's my habit. So even if I'm sitting at home and all my hair goes done, I want my hair to be like tidy. I want things to be tidy. Even your room, after working in airline for so many years and you're always in a hotel, you're always
Mhm.
and airline teaches you like things have to be clean. When you leave your room, you clean your room and leave. The hotels also don't put mess. Then word goes out that this person is a
And
messy person.
hotel
This person is a good worker.
hotel also has different
So
kind of etiquettes, like as well
etiquette,
as
yes. No,
rich people also eat in with different etiquettes. We eat, maybe
yes,
you not, but
yes.
boys eat like
No, even I
crazy.
do. Huh.
But yeah, girls
Crazy.
are
But,
sophisticated
yeah,
comparatively.
so even now in my house, like I'm not flying. It's been more than a year. But my everything, my that toiletry items I put in a kit. My there's all clothes I put it like that. My shoes
Even
I
you are
put it
not
like that.
flying.
As if even when I'm not flying, because all these years when I was flying, I keep everything organized so that I can just pick it up, pack
Military
because you're
girl.
living out of a suitcase.
You
Pick
are
it up,
military
pack and
girl.
go. Now also I live that kind of lifestyle, so it's become used to. So no, like if anybody, my sisters will all come to the house, they just see, okay, you're going somewhere. I said, no, I'm not going anywhere, but things are like that only. So no, not one thing going from it. So that becomes a part of your habit, and I think it's a good habit. And
Yeah, that's
one
true.
thing is with all of us, when we go to any, like if you're going to some hotel or you're eating and something falls, so we take out the tissue and start cleaning. That also has become part of habit. But it's a disciplined life
Yeah.
if you take it like that, and it's good. I feel it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that
Actually,
certain discipline.
maybe before few years, I used to watch a video how to eat in a five-star, seven-star hotel. I watch a lot of videos, but I never get a chance, or I don't want to spend money to go there and eat, 10 times higher price of the same thing. So I learned, but I
Yes,
never
yes, yes,
used.
yes.
So I came back with an all natural thing. And sometime I also visited Bangalore. So I have seen a lot of CEO level people or higher manager people. They eat with their hands. The sambar is going here, and even they are making lot
And
of
then eating
money.
like this. South
Yes,
Indians tell it like
yes.
this. In,
They drink.
yeah,
They
I'm from
drink
South, no?
coconut.
In South, that has
Yeah.
to be like this.
Yeah, it's a normal habit, and I tried to
Common
eat
habit.
with eat rice and sambar with hand. So actually, I
Mm.
it's also a trick, you know. Uh,
Mm.
so I
They
from my
make they
childhood,
make a
yeah,
ball out of it first, and then the ball they put it in the mouth.
yeah. So it's a very interesting thing. I also tried with chopstick, but it never worked out. Maybe you
Mm.
learn it, you know how
It's
to
okay.
eat.
And even I don't know. Even I don't know how to eat with chopsticks.
Okay,
We get cutlery.
okay.
It's okay. I also
So
tried, but then I'm like, let it be.
it's okay. Maybe you didn't try travel in Asian countries, right? You travel in
No,
Europe
I
and
traveled a lot. I traveled. No, I traveled a lot. I tried. Like sometimes there are shops which you can eat easily. They are not separated. They are like this. But
Mhm.
then we used to get that plastic cutleries and all are always there in the bag.
Okay,
I would just carry my purse like let's take it easy. I traveled Hong Kong and all. Food is
okay,
really good over there. Chinese and all
okay.
food is good. But then for vegetarians it's a problem because there is
Yeah.
no vegetarian, no nothing vegetarian.
And
Hong
if you
Kong,
don't mind, can I ask, Miss, are you vegetarian or do you eat anything you like?
non-vegetarian.
Yeah, okay.
I
And do
I
you
eat
eat
chicken, fish, egg.
fish? Okay. You also eat
Fish,
fish?
fish, chicken and egg. Fish, chicken and egg. Yeah.
And so, how do you feel?
And
Because when I travel to Australia, the Chinese market or Japanese market, they sell almost everything, like you know, and in some
yeah.
places,
They sell
so
octopus.
yeah. So when I have seen that a lot of local white people, when they see this, they don't want to see and move, because sometimes this kind of store are in the entrance place of the big mall. Uh, so they just
No,
don't want to see, because a lot of where everybody cannot eat, because they also eat all kind of exotic animals, or
meat and all.
yeah, uh, like
But in
cockroach and
Asia, it's like
beetles, different beetles. So that's why they feel a little bit irritated. Uh, so how is your
uh,
feeling? Maybe if you have, did you visit this kind of market, or it's
no,
common
in
for you,
China,
normal for
Hong
you?
Kong. No,
You
like
just,
you see all those but I've not seen
I don't
anything
care.
that gross. No, it's like anything that gross, but yeah, see, you will not go that side much, no? Like if I know
Mhm.
that there's something, I don't see now you're a Gujarati. You know there is a mutton shop. You're not going to go inside that mutton shop, right? You might just see from outside and you just walk out.
Yeah.
So you choose to ignore. But yeah, but in Asian
But I
countries you
used to
see a
go.
lot of all these things.
I'm a little bit
To
curious how
see.
they cut and how they
Ah,
peel, and it's kind of interesting.
it's
Sometime
kind of
when I
interesting.
because it's a technique how to eat different seafood. It's
Hmm.
actually I'm vegetarian, so I
There is
never
there is
see
some smell,
fish. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is
Actually,
a peculiar smell in
yeah,
Hong Kong, Bangkok. When you walk in the street, you will find that peculiar smell because they have all this seafood and all the smell is coming out. That
yeah,
peculiar smell is there in that
yeah.
area.
But for them, it's normal because they are
Huh.
smelling every day. Even sometime these days Canada is also having problem with Indians. So maybe they because we eat lot of spices, so they feel that that we our body is having that kind of fragrance, natural fragrance. They don't like because we eat
Mm.
spices, so naturally our sweating is also different smell, having different smell. Or mouth is,
Mm.
we are also uh, having some mouth
Mm.
fresheners, but still sometimes our body smell, our mouth smell is different. So they
That peculiar
said,
smell, yeah.
yeah. So for them, it's kind of irritating, when you are traveling in a
Yeah.
bus or metro. Indirectly, they change the seat or
That
sometime.
mustard oil
Yeah,
smell or
yeah.
something like that.
Actually, we are not eating mustard oil, but mustard oil smell is very strong. A lot of people put it
Yeah,
in
but
their
yes,
head as
from
well.
north, people in north they have no that like so
Yeah.
you will find that sweat is also smelling on the nose. Oh come on,
Yes.
let's not cut this off.
Yeah. So,
So
but just I am saying
yeah,
that this is also, the food world is also creative. So
yes, it's very creative. But see when you are in an airline and when you are in a hotel, so they see to it in that hotel some food that we can eat, Indians can
hmm,
eat. That menu is there. You know. And if you go for street
okay,
food, then in the street food you will see a lot of in the Asian
variety.
countries like in
Yeah.
Thailand, a variety. Yes. So, but then there are places, but the street food, yes, you will see all the variety, all this kind of thing. But in the hotels, they are put to the airline takes good care of it. They put in good hotels
Hmm.
like 5 stars. And then some kind of food will be there. Some kind of food for Indians will be there, or they will
Hmm.
make sure that something that crew can eat because not
Hmm.
all are non-vegetarian.
Yeah.
Among crew also there are many vegetarians. But in Paris we used to have a lot of problem because even in rice they put some wheat.
Hmm.
So Paris, yes, I remember. Then we used to carry that NPR and all that kind of thing. So, but first few flights when we didn't know that this is how it is going to be because we thought, oh God, we are going to go and we are going to just call room service and they're going to give food. No, it's nothing like that. There
Hmm.
is some voucher, there is some free with the hotel, like breakfast you will get or lunch,
Hmm.
one meal you will get. So you learn, slowly you learn, okay, this is how it is, and you learn to carry your own thing.
Hmm.
And or if you don't have anything, just eat biscuit and go to sleep and what to do.
Yeah. And
So,
I guess yeah, you have seen a lot of technology advancement compared to India. So how do you feel about it, like in maybe electronics
yes,
or infrastructure,
uh,
transportation, gadgets they
definitely,
use,
definitely,
internet speed? Maybe
definitely. We
you have experienced high internet speed
definitely,
first time. How was your maybe some
yeah, like
memories do you have?
Hong Kong and all are way ahead of us.
Hmm.
Way ahead of us, way ahead. I mean, obviously, I mean, you go to Times Square, then you see all this kind of LED lights and everything. And but first time when I'd gone to Hong Kong or this flyover coming from here, there's gonna even Shanghai for that it's like this, this kind of sci-fi kind of city.
Sci-fi, yeah.
They all are sci-fi kind of they are way ahead, they
And
are way ahead of us, way ahead.
how
And so
about
many things that
Germany?
small things, small gadgets and all. See, they are obviously
Did you go
see
there or?
yes, I've been to Germany also. Germany is also obviously it's good. But then see, Europe is a different place. London is different place. America is different. Dubai is different. If you go to this all Asian countries is different. Everything has their own beauty,
Yeah.
you know.
So I guess
So Germany is
German,
nice.
for a man, Germany, they can drink on a public place. Is it true? Lot
Yes,
of
yes, yes, yes,
lot
yes.
of men
We used
like
to
it.
we, even Paris, you can just carry that wine and you can just keep drinking and you can just but you don't feel drunk
Like
and you
a
don't feel
coffee.
tired. That's a you can just keep having. that wine and all, and you can just keep walking and all. And Germany chocolates are so good, and they have this festival during winter. They have some
Yeah,
festival where they have that blue wine, like all those wine they heat it up,
yeah.
and like coffee mug they give you,
Big,
and it is so cold and like a coffee.
yeah. So
Yeah, they
actually,
just heat it up. They heat it up. Blue wine.
maybe
They heat it up and they have all this fair, like a fun fair.
actually
So you're drinking that wine, you're having that chocolate, you're having that food. They are making that food like on the road, like a street, a fun fair kind of thing. So everybody's drinking that wine and getting drunk. So.
maybe you heard about Dhruv Rathi. So his wife is
Hmm.
maybe German. So he shown this festival.
Ah.
Girls having a stack of glasses. It's amazing.
Hmm.
With
It's
one
amazing.
hand,
It's fun. It's
because
fun. That German that festival is
great
Frankfurt. It's
balancing,
fun.
and there are some
Yeah, yeah,
games they are playing. It's also interesting. There is one rotating wheel on which people are sitting, and who will stay on that wheel at the end
Mm.
is a winner. So amazing games, shaking. I guess
Yes.
something are now everywhere. But
Actually,
yeah,
India is very populated. Now there's a lot of population, but then
yeah,
that's why over there the area is big.
big. Everything is house. Maybe
The-
they don't need apartments. Maybe in cities they
yeah, yeah.
have, but
No,
they
and
can.
there's so much things to do. They all are jogging, cycling,
Uh,
river rafting.
so
Yeah, you
basically,
just
good
have malls,
infrastructure.
malls, malls. Good infrastructure. You don't need money to enjoy basically.
Mm.
You don't need money to enjoy. You can just buy that beer for some euro and you can just buy something to eat and you can just have a pizza, slice of pizza and you're just enjoying yourself. You don't need, now here in India, you want to go out, even Mumbai I'm saying, you'll go to a mall, which is
Mhm.
crowded, you'll go and spend something. So there you don't need, you can just enjoy because uh, it is not as congested and as
Mhm.
crowded, no? So like
So, in
that.
which country, as an example, a lot of rich people or business people like to shift to maybe Dubai or maybe,
Dubai, I think.
yeah.
I
So I
think
guess
Dubai.
they don't have a much taxation. That's why, and there is
Taxation,
a lot of
yeah, yeah.
safety.
Dubai is a group. Yeah, it's expensive also, but then I think it's Dubai. It's a hub, no?
Yeah.
It's
So
a
where
global.
do you want to go if you give a you like Mumbai, but forget Mumbai. But if you get a chance and you want to settle somewhere, do you want to live in
If
Antarctic or Russia or Germany kind of, or European countries, UK maybe?
European, I think
Are you
European.
comfortable with cold weather, or in the winters you will come to
But
India?
Europe is nice. Winters I'll come to India. Correct.
Okay.
European, but the language is a barrier. But Europe is fun. Europe is beautiful also. I like
Mhm.
it. Looks nice also. Germany is nice.
Okay.
Just the language is a barrier.
And
Maybe Spain or something. Or
mhm.
I don't know. Dubai is also, but Dubai is too hot.
Yeah, that's
Too
true.
hot.
It's a
Yeah, I
kind
don't
of
know.
similar India,
Thailand is good. Singapore,
yeah.
Thailand is good.
But again,
Singapore,
language barrier
Thailand.
in
Singapore
Thailand.
is full of Indians only.
No,
Singapore,
Thailand.
you have so many South
Uh,
Indians.
they are, but
Singapore is
yeah,
good.
for you it's okay. You maybe learn.
No, not learn. Uh, in Singapore. I think Europe is good. I would like to be born also next life in Europe. I
Okay.
like Europe. Uh-huh. I
Very
like the
clean, very less
infrastructure.
crowd, good infrastructure, and
Yeah, and Europeans they don't have more money. It's not like they have a lot of money. The life is good. Even
yeah,
they all are not
there is
very
no
rich,
hustle.
but the life is good. Uh,
Indian
Actually,
hustle.
New York is best. I always used to love New York. I used to always used to say that if not Mumbai, then New York because New York is more like
Mm,
Mumbai. But
okay.
now New
It's
York
also
is not
fast
that
and lot of
fast. Yes,
weed.
but now yeah, now New York is not so great. On road only they are having weed and all this, you see all druggies are walking on the street, and also now New York is not that
Now it's time to become a
jobless
tomboy
people.
as you used
Ah,
to
become
used
a
to in your.
no now I have now that I
You
become
need
a
to
weekend. Now I don't fight. I'll make a voodoo doll and I'll pin them when it's their bottom.
now you need to have a big rifle
No,
like
no, 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 no,
Angelina
no.
Jolie. Angelina Jolie have a similar gesture like you, so maybe you can have a big gun and
No,
moving
no,
in the New York City
no,
to
no, no,
shoot
no.
all
Sure,
druggies.
no, 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 I don't want to do that. Because what happened with me, my last flight, like when I was flying with Air India, I'd gone to this place, 7-Eleven, the supermarket, and somebody just came in and he just took all this, took all those things robbed from the shop and he's just going to. It's not safe and they are
In New
all
York.
high and in New York, yeah, just
Okay.
walked in, just took things and then when the owner shouted at him, like, called him out, then he started throwing the biscuits on his face on them and just it's not safe, no, and they are having weed and drugs on the road. But I like New York otherwise. New York is a good place.
Okay, that's good.
See,
That's
after
good.
COVID, lot of jobless people, I think. Out of COVID, lot of things have changed.
Mhm.
Lot of things have changed. A lot of layoffs and all, no?
Yeah, but I guess
So now, but
they are not
now
druggist.
I feel better. You know?
But I guess the people who lost their job are maybe not all are druggists. They
No,
don't
no,
didn't
they are
become
not
druggists, but because there are a lot of immigrants
immigrants,
are, yeah, illegal.
immigrants,
So
illegal
they
immigrants. Yes, yes,
so they are
they
kind
are
of
the
involved this thing,
uh,
and
illegal immigrants, basically
I feel like
homeless,
that. Yeah,
homeless
because I have
people.
seen these people in Australia as well, and
Mm,
yeah, so people who are native or we can say aboriginal in Australia, they are druggist mostly,
mm, mm.
something like that. So I guess
Yeah, so like
our this discussion is a very healthy discussion, right? How do you feel
yes, yes, yes,
compared
yes,
to
yes,
last one?
yes, yes, yes.
And we
No,
didn't
this
talk
is
about
good.
cabin crew
I'm
life.
also looking good. Cabin crew life was fun. Cabin crew life was good, and
Last time we talked a
see,
lot of
all I
about
have,
it.
whatever I'm, yeah, whatever I'm today is because of Air India. So I'm going to thank
Yeah.
to my job and all. And now it's become tough. Now it's not like before. But the time has also changed. See, earlier, how many girls used to go out and become air hostess? Now, each and every girl is out there. They want to become actor. They want to become an air hostess. They want to become a model. Everybody's out there to
Now
work.
every
No,
girl want to become Instagrammer, influencer, and
Instagrammer, influencer.
yes,
Everybody wants to become an influencer.
and now
Exactly. Girl,
actually,
boy, everybody.
yeah, and actually comparatively they get more success compared to
Yes,
if they
yes, yes.
are become
Yes,
air hostess or something like that. Even
yes, yes, yes.
mother Instagrammers, influencers are making more money
Yes, yes.
than
More
young
money, more
girls.
money.
Young
Yes,
girls
yes, yes.
think
No,
we
no,
are beautiful and we make more money, but it's not always true.
it's not like
Uh,
that. It's not like that. I saw some 80-year-old Instagrammer,
uh-huh.
85-year-old grandma. She comes on
Yeah.
Instagram. She's like, I'm going to meet my boyfriend number 3, and then she goes to somebody's
Okay.
coffee and she says, this is my boyfriend number 3.